Alright, let's continue creating some pieces of our character. Before starting, let me show you what I've got after duplicating the pieces. As you can see, we are completing a bit more the arm and the torso with some pieces to make it look more interesting. And everything simply from a piece we had already made. We don't have to repeat everything. Let's continue then generating some pieces, like a plate located over here on the chest. Now, let's start making some extrusions. This could become a bit tedious since we'll have to move some fixed vertex, as if we were on a modeling software. But that will help to get a really exact basic shape. Let's first make an extrusion for adding a thickness to the piece. Let's take all this area over here. Let's hide what is at the back. Alright, let's carry on with the next extrusion. That will be more or less the following way. And we'll extrude all this. The extrusions should be subtle, very light. Alright, let's add the last two extrusions. And this will be the base of our piece. Let's reveal all the polygroups, all the pieces we have hidden, and let's adjust a shape like this one, meaning all these will be removed. Until we get this shape. Alright, now we can start adding the details. What we'll need is to add a crease to all these borders on all these corners in order to keep the initial shape. Once we get this plate, including all the crease needed on the borders, then we can add the subdivisions. This way, this plate will have the same subdivisions as the shoulder pad. What's left? Simply adjust the size. Let's add then the details. We already know what the steps are. And that way, we've got another extra plate. Maybe it took a long time, the part where we had to move the edges and adjust some heights, but that's a step I consider important in order to get certain specific shapes. Let's continue then with the handles. For these handles, we'll need another plane like this one, and what we'll do is to leave a square 5 by 5. Let's add a little extrusion. And by using Z modeler, we'll convert this into a cross. Having this, let's extrude. Let's insert a couple of edges. And by masking them, only mask these lines in the middle. What we'll do is to take them out, and we'll leave a shape like this. We can take this end out over here and get a piece like this. We rotate this piece until we get an X, and we'll adjust the borders so we get some straight lines. Alright, let's get started. I suggest to use masks and the transpose in order to get everything as even as possible. Simply, it's about masking and moving using the transpose. Next, what we'll do is to add crease to all these borders in order to keep them rigid. That includes this line in the middle. Now, what we'll do is to take this piece. We'll place it in the middle where the straps are. And simply, by holding Control over this circle in the middle, we'll duplicate this piece. We'll take it backwards, and we'll place it over the surface of this frontal plate. And now, simply, by using Move, we'll take it out from this plate. We've got some parts overlapping, and it shouldn't be that way. Let's grab for a moment the strap of the sandal, and we have to make this go over these plates we've made. Let's make a curve this way. Once we get this piece here, we have to duplicate the other side. We'll use an option we can find over here in Z plugin. It's called Subtool Master, and it's called Mirror. Hit OK on the X-axis, and voila! Here we've got the other side. Now we simply take this subtool and start taking the strap out. Alright, we've already got a new accessory for our sandal. That makes it look way more complete, way better, not so empty. Your assignment is that by using the same techniques we've used for these plates, you'll create a piece like this one. It's a pretty simple piece, and the idea is that you create it in order to finish the sandal. This is it for the time being. See you then on the next video.